The other day on Facebook, I got told by a professional in another discipline that as an SLP, I should stay in my lane and not be working on executive functioning. I won't say what discipline that was, but I can say that a lot of other SLPs have been told the same thing. First of all, I want to say that I do think that speech pathologists are well equipped to work on executive functioning because of our background in language and cognition. But I don't think we're the only people who can work on this. I think that social workers, psychologists, teachers, counselors, they can work on executive functioning as well. I really think that a lot of clinical areas can address this if they have the right knowledge and training. So, with all that being said, what if you are a clinician or a teacher and you do have the right background and knowledge in executive functioning, and you're being told to stay in your lane and not work on this because it's somebody else's job, or it's not that important, or whatever. This is something that commonly happens with related service providers when they are working on their school teams. So my number one piece of advice for you, if you are on a school team and you see that something is an issue in your building, but you're having a difficult time being seen as an authority in that area, or just getting people on board, is to figure out what the priorities are in your building. Figure out, are there some teachers who are struggling with some specific things? Do they tie back to the area that you are wanting to work on? And see if you can help them with those things. See if you can help them with the things that are on their radar already. Start with those things rather than leading with your thing. So with executive functioning, it can be such a huge issue for a lot of different things. It's pretty easy to find, pick one thing that a teacher might be dealing with and help them with it and tie it back to why that does relate to executive functioning. So, maybe there's students in their class that aren't finishing their work and they're always trying to catch them up. Obviously, that could be tied back to an executive functioning issue. Maybe you have a teacher who has a lot of students who are struggling with reading comprehension. Well, that could be an executive functioning issue as well. Maybe writing is a huge headache every day. Again, that could be an executive functioning issue. So if you can kind of get in there, play detective, see what is on people's radar, see what the big initiatives are in the building, see how you can be helpful with those specific things, and then that's when you can start building those relationships, and then you can start thinking about how to plant some seeds for an initiative that you think is important. So to learn more about how to do this, how to be a leader on your team, how to put the right systems in place to support cognition and executive functioning in the school setting, check out my School of Clinical Leadership. This program is for related service providers who want to have a framework for putting the right interventions in place in their therapy sessions, as well as supporting the other people on that school team who are working with kids so that they can really have good support across the day. To learn more about the program, go to drkarendudek-brannan.com/clinical leadership.